Chapter 1, Section 1, Variables and Expressions. By the end of this section, you'll be able to translate between words in algebra, and you'll be able to evaluate algebraic expressions. Let's get started. Here's a warm-up. Hit pause, try to work out each one of these. Here come the answers. Number 1, 110, 108, 15, 7/10. And then for number 5, 18, 6, 135, and 9.1. If we get out of the way, that's because it's 18.2 divided by 2. So vocabulary that we're going to be using throughout this lesson. Variable is a letter or symbol used to represent a value that can change. A lot of times you're going to see a variable be X or Y. It could be W, it could be T, it could be V, it could be any letter. As long as you know it's just a symbol that represents a value that can be changed. A constant, meanwhile, is a value that does not change. A numerical expression contains only constants and operations. Operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. An algebraic expression may contain variables, constants, and operations. So you're going to need to be able to translate between algebraic expressions and words to be successful in not only this course, but also math. So plus, sum, or increased by, we're going to be doing the addition operation. If we see the words minus, difference, or less than, we're going to be doing subtraction operation. If we see times, product, equal, groups of, that means multiplication. And if we see divided by, let me get out of the way here, quotient, then that's going to be division. All of these expressions mean 2 times y. There's just different ways to show 2 being multiplied by y. And that is 2 and y right next to each other. 2 times parentheses y. These two terms, these two things next to each other, just are being multiplied. 2 dot y. 2, that's a cross y. You're not going to see that a whole bunch because that looks like 2 times x times y, right? And that can be confusing. But it's that very first multiplication symbol that you learned by where it looks like an X. That's what this is representing. Then we have 2 in parentheses times y, and we have 2 and y, both in parentheses. All of those all mean 2 times y.